What's up, YouTube? This is Sportamal Jamal, and we got another banger. We have JERMELL Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez for Canelo Alvarez's undisputed super middleweight championship belts. The thing that makes this fight so interesting is he's going up against another undisputed champion at junior middleweight. JERMELL Charlo is 35-1 with 19 KOs. And like I said, he's the undisputed junior middleweight champion. The fight will be taking place Saturday, September 30th, live on Showtime pay-per-view. I like JERMELL Charlo. However, one thing I think we got to take into consideration is Canelo Alvarez hasn't fought at 154 since 2021 when he stopped Liam Smith in the 9th round with a devastating body blow for the junior middleweight championship. We have seen him lose at that lower weight, but it was to the GOAT himself, Floyd Mayweather. I think that loss did more good than it did harm for him and his career. But since then, he's moved all the way up to light heavyweight, where he lost to Dimitri Bivol in a one-sided fight. Bivol's size was just too much for him to handle. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be the same thing for JERMELL Charlo on September 30th. Don't get me wrong, I love JERMELL Charlo. He only has one loss to Tony Harrison, and it was a controversial loss where clearly he was robbed. And then they had a rematch where JERMELL Charlo totally destroyed Tony Harrison in his revenge fight. However, you got to take in some serious consideration that JERMELL Charlo is moving up 2 weight classes. He's going from 154, skipping over 160, and fighting the undisputed champion at 168. Like I said before, I love JERMELL Charlo. However, unfortunately, I think the weight is going to be too much of a problem for him to handle. But I do have a lot of respect for JERMELL Charlo, because there is a possibility that on September 30th, he upsets Canelo Alvarez and becomes the undisputed champion at super middleweight and making history. Can he move up 2 weight classes and defeat Canelo Alvarez from 154, skipping 160, straight to 168? It would be monumental, and it would be historic for him to accomplish that feat. As much as I don't think it's going to happen, I will say this: I'm rooting for JERMELL Charlo to make history. I'm curious to hear what you guys got to say. Do you think JERMELL Charlo can move up 2 weight classes and do something that no one's ever done before, beating a champion, an undisputed champion? Or do you think the weight is just going to be too much for JERMELL to handle, and Canelo will retain his championship belts? I'm curious to hear what you think. Maybe you think the weight has nothing to do with it and Canelo is just a superior fighter. We're going to find out September 30th.